Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is great to see you here again, and if you're new here, happy that you have joined. It is good to be back. I've been away for a couple of days for work, and I missed you all, so that is also the reason why I'm a bit late with my completed pages video. So I flew in from Istanbul to the Netherlands last night, and I couldn't wait to get started on this video. So let me get you to the big screen and let me show you what I did the past month. Well, it was a busy month. I actually did 25 pages. And if you have seen my plans video, you have noticed I did a random pages pick with a number picker, and I actually completed all the pages that I chose to do except for the running whips, so those will be passed on to the next month. So it's not in, I try to put the pages in order, but it's still a little bit random. Trying to start with the groups and with the hashtags and the body colors. So let me zoom you in a little bit. I actually only did one body color last month, and the other one in the other R.J. Hampson book is a full book color along. So I did a body color with Missy _ Kiara, and we got together and we chose a page in Lost and Found. And as you know, the R.J. Hampson books have a double set of pages in the soft covers. In the hardbacks, there's only one set of illustrations. And we could not decide to do the daytime or the nighttime page. So we decided to do both. We chose to do Lost in the City. So this is my daytime picture. And I used, let me see, what did I use? Both the pictures I did Ohuhu alcohol markers, and I shaded with my chroma flows and put a little bit of accents in there with a white acrylic paint pen. I will put Kiara's, Missy Kiara's picture here. She also did a gorgeous job, so I really love how they both turned out. And this is the nighttime picture. Love doing this. It was a bit of flipping back and forth between the two pages. This is Missy Kiara's page, also absolutely stunning. So I tried to do the same with Mr. Fogarty's clothing, the bicycle and snail, and did a really dark page for this one. And we had a lot of fun doing this. So thank you, Missy, for buddying with me. And maybe in the future we can join up again. So this was in R.J. Hampson's Lost and Found. Next up, I am part of a group on Instagram, and we are coloring in A Life of Witches, and this is the compilation book. There are quite a few people in this group, so it's a lot of fun, and I needed to catch up on 2 pages, so I did 2 pages in this book. First, I did the At the Bus Stop page, and let me look up what I used. I'm so sorry. I did Ohuhu alcohol markers for a base, and I shaded this one with Artex pencils. And I was actually inspired by kawaii girls, so I tried to recreate that a little bit with the color scheme and make 2 totally different girls, and I love how this one turned out. Yeah, it was really simple color palette on the clothing and the umbrellas, but that was that's how I wanted it. And the second page I did was the actual May page, and I think this is called Lily Pond. Yeah, the Lily Pad Pond. And for this one I also used alcohol markers for shading. Let me zoom you in a little bit more. It is really sunny right now in the Netherlands. When I landed yesterday, it was raining and cold. Did the whole page with the Ohuhu markers. I love how my fish turned out. They're actually really realistic. Tried to keep a limited color palette and did the shading with Artex pencils. A little bit of Jelly Roll glaze, black for the dragonflies, but I kept it fairly simple. And a little bit of acrylic paint pen for the white accents. So I loved how the background turned out with the, this was a lot of work with the blending with the alcohol markers. As you can see, it really went all out. But really cute page. So next month I am going to do the June page. Looking forward to that one. Of course, now I have to zoom you out again because this book is really big. Like that, a little bit back. I'm so sorry making you seasick. R.J. Hempson Forest Song. People who have seen my channel before, I am doing a full book body color with Juliet colors and with Jordi colors. And filling up quite nicely. Let me find the page for this month. Yeah, it was this. Was it this one? No, it was not this one. This is a stowaway. This was not the page we did. This is the page we did. All right, we did the Sunday morning page. And I can check it on in my planner. I have a spreadsheet that I do, and I know what page, if I can find it. If you do a lot of pages, you get a long list on a planner. Yeah, it was this one. I kind of tend to get my pages mixed up lately as it gets more and more, but the Sunday morning is the correct page. I did Ohuhu alcohol markers, Arctic pencils for shading, and I decided, I'm very sorry about the sunny glare. Try to get it, no, it's not possible to get it off. Yeah, I wanted a bold palette, so I actually did the entire page, covered the entire page, and I love how they turned out. I kind of went out of my comfort zone with the purpley swans and the purple leaves, but I love how this one turned out. So let me put this one to the side. Unfortunately, I did not see Juliet's page yet, but Jordi's page has turned out absolutely stunning. I love her page and her color choices. And as you can see, this book is filling up quite nicely. I don't know what I'm going to do with the back pages because, as you can see, those are not colored in yet. So maybe I will do a second tour if I have finished the first part of the book. So this is R.J. Hempson's Forest Song. Next one is my monthly page I do following the hashtag Frogs and Friends Color Along by Amanda Colors and Max Coloring Corner. Again, filling up quite nicely this book, and this is so lovely to do. And I did, it was this page. Yeah, it's such fun color. It's easy, just do alcohol markers. I think I only did alcohol markers. No, I actually did some shading looking at it. Ohuhu markers, Artex pencils. Yeah, it's just a stunning book. And I love doing every month doing a page in this book. It's really relaxing to color. And I told before, I have a compilation book. This is part 1 and 2 in one book. And when I joined, they have already finished part 1. So when the hashtag is done, I will be left over with all the part 1 pages, and I'm going to finish this book on my own. So this is Frogs and Friends by Chris Warniak, and is a hashtag hosted by Amanda Colors and Max Coloring Corner. This is one of my own hashtags. I host a hashtag that is called Drawing the Timeline, and we are coloring in the book Drawing the Timeline by Sugar and Sweet Art. I have a printout from Etsy, but you can also buy this book on Amazon. And it is a really, really fun book because it has all the historical people in there that has something to do with coloring or coloring supplies, especially colored pencils. So we started it in October 2024 and I had to catch up. Yeah, I'm really ashamed. So I did 2 pages. Let me see if I can get the glare off, if I can, like that. So I had to do 1900 Holbein. And I had to do 1903 Alice Binney, and Alice Binney is linked to Crayola. I always keep this simple. I use Ohuhu markers and no shading. This is for me a really relaxing, simple coloring. But we are getting there. But it is a book with a lot of pages, as you can see. So we still have a lot of fun pages to go. If you want to join and you got this book, you can join on the hashtag CBM Drawing the Timeline. And I love to see your gorgeous pages finished. So I think 1908 is the next one. That is Philip Berolzheimer. Let's see where he was linked to. He bought an island. Red cedar trees, perfect for making pencils. And then he built a resort, and it's not. It does not say which brand he was. If there's a certain brand he was linked to, but it's a really, really fun page to do. So that is that one. Always a monthly book that I do a page in is Any Day. This is a hashtag hosted by Amanda Colors, and the hashtag is AC Any Day. Let's see, I had to catch up still, so I did 2 pages. I did the little piggy page. Yeah, I had great fun because I picked out a really, really pink Ohuhu marker. Was it the Ohuhu marker or is it the Deco Time? Wait. Because the Deco Time markers are really, really bright. Let's see if I can find what I use. No, it's still Ohuhu. So for me, it did turn out a little bit too bright. So I tried to push out the color a bit with a different color. And when I was finished, I thought, well, I did a little bit of shading with the Artex pencils. I love Artex on Amazon paper. And I'm going to zoom you in a little bit, so because you can see she has a pattern on her dress and on her headscarf. And these are actually nail art stamps. I bought this one cheap on Shein. And try them out first on my stream for the first time, and I really love how it looks. So it's just ink, or you can do that with your alcohol markers, and you just stamp a little cute little pattern where you want it. So this is the first page I did, and this is the second page. I didn't want to do a traditional blue sky, so I chose a soft pastel color, and I love how my horse turned out. So this was really, really cute page to do. And again, also this book is really filling up. So going to be having a lot of completed books in time. So this is Any Day, and it's a hashtag hosted by Amanda Colors. Next one are the random picks I did. This one is A Million Mermaids by Lulu Mayo. And of course, May was mermaid, so I had to step up to the plate to color some mermaids. And the first one I did is this mermaid page. And what did I use for that one? Let's go back to the top. Prismas. it is mostly Prismas. This is Pen Pastel. And I, for the first time since my coloring career, I jotted down the color numbers. And I love her. The Prismas do really well on this paper. I chose a really bright but simple color palette. So as you can see, the yellows come back in these. They're actually only greens, blues, purples, yellows. But I love how her hair turned out. Turned out to be a stunning page. So this was an untouched book. And how many? I did a lot of untouched books. Let me see. I did 15 untouched books. So that is a record for me. I had a great month. So love this page. Love working in Lulu Mayo books. So this was in A Million Mermaids. I also did a page in this book. Oh, that's way too far. Let me take you back a bit. This is Sherry Baldy, my bestie's Fairy Time coloring book. This is also a random pick, was an untouched book. And I did this page. This is the little girl with the fairy frog. And what did I use for this one? This one was with the Deco Time markers and shading with my Black Widow pencils. And I don't know if the camera will pick that up. I did some stickles on her wings. I had great fun. I had a little bit of trouble with the Deco Time because the Deco Times are really wet. So there was a lot of bleeding. But in the end, it turned out to be a great fun page. So she is stunning and she is in an untouched book. So this can get off the untouched book list. Next one, also a random, is Meine Reise durch Afrika. This is a book by Rita Berman, also untouched. And I did this cute little page. I was thinking a lot about a color palette. Again, trying to tone it down a bit with all the different colors. So for the flowers, the background, I try to use the colors again in the little birds. And I think it went really well. I used for this one Black Widow pencils. I did the background with King's Art gel crayons. And a lot of acrylic paint pens because these were black raindrops and I made them all white. So this is, I'm really proud of this page. So loved how this one turned out. Love my little hippo. And again, one untouched book from the list. This is 50 monster themed miniatures. This was also a random book, I think. Let me check. Yes, it was. And this was really fun to do. I think this is for me the most ugliest page I have done for this month, but oh well. What did I use? Alcohol markers and chroma flows. It turned out a bit brighter than I had in mind. I wanted to do a purple octopus but it turned out pink. As you can see, let me get you closer. It is really pink. However, it is still a cute page. Did a little bit of shading, a little bit of accents with an acrylic paint pen, and I left it with that because if I'm gonna go and fuss about it, it's purple pink. And as you can see, I did a green monster here, and it is a monster. Did a purple monster on this page as well. So I think it fits the book. It's supposed to be a monster, so I colored it as a monster in 50 monster themed miniatures by Camelia Angelkova. This one is Cute Sea Life by Gabi Wolf. And I did this page. This was one of the first pages I did this month. Started out as easy coloring, but I wanted to do the little light falling on her and the little octopuses. Or are they jellyfish? No, they're jellyfish. I'm so sorry. Again, try to limit the color palette. So I picked out a few colors for the dark and did the lightest and the midtones for the light coming in. Really fun page to do. The stripes are the only Holbein pencil I have. It's the soft white. And this turned out really great. Again, an untouched book. So this goes off the untouched book list. Gabi Wolf, Cute Sea Life. This one, Color and Ocean Mermaids. It's a grayscale coloring book. It's by Daria Charkizoi. And I picked this page to do. This page is called Song of the Sea. Now I have to look up what I used for this one, because it was a while ago I colored in this book. Where did she go? Ah, there she went. Oh, markers for a base. Yep, that's it. And after that I picked my Chromo Flows. Yeah, I love her hair. It's not red, it's a bit orangey. I don't know if the camera picks that up. And I actually love how she turned out with the green in her tail. Again, a simple color palette. I think it's 3 or 4 colors. Cute little background, some little accents with a paint pen, and that is it. You can create a beautiful page if you want to with not a lot of supplies. But I love doing this. I needed to get used to the grayscale, but it's actually really helpful to know where the shading goes. So I am definitely going to do more in this book. Because it is a stunning book and I love her style. So this was a page in Color and Ocean's Mermaids by Daria Charkizoi. We are still in the random pages, folks. Alexandra Francis. This is Chibi Mermaids coloring book. This is the normal A4 size. I also have it in a small size. And this was a struggle. This was the Japanese mermaid, also random pick. Started out so well with the tail, shading, alcohol markers, no worries. And then I went off the chart with my color palette. Yeah, chose to do orange and greens because I wanted to be cohesive with the koi fish. That was not a huge problem. The problem started with the background. And I used gel crayons. Picked beautiful colors, but with applying the background, the colors got mixed up and it turned out to be some mustardy, yellowish, greenish. Yeah, it kind of works, but it's not my favorite. I wish it would be a little bit greener, but I got fed up with the page, so I called it finished. Really in love with the tail, and I did take away the black lines on her little, I don't know, kimono with some acrylic paint pens. Yeah, it's not one of my favorite, but it is finished. It was an untouched book, so also this goes off the list. This is Chibi Mermaids by Alexandra Francis. And I know I have the small version, so I can have a go again, and maybe it turns out different. Let me get this away and put it back in the book. Another Camellia Angel Cova. This is 50 spellbound aquatic scenes to color. This was just a spur of the moment page. Untouched book. And I love this one. I don't know why. It's bright, it's fresh, it's simple. If you quick, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. That's it. But a great, lovely spring mermaid page. Not too much fuss. Little bit of accents with a acrylic paint pen, and that's it. No pencil shading, nothing, and it turned out lovely. So this is a gorgeous book. I love it, and also can go off the untouched book list. 50 spellbound aquatic scenes to color. Still not done yet. 25 pages is a lot. 50 zodiac themed miniatures coloring book, and of course I had to do the mermaid. And it's funny because I am a Capricorn of my own, so I love doing this page. It's the exact opposite of the past, the page before this one. I chose really soft pastel colors. Again, it's Ohuhu markers and some acrylic paint pens. Nothing too fancy, but I also adore this page. And I love this book. It's a really, really stunning book. I got a little bit of paint pen in here to give the seaweed a little bit of accent. I think I used my Careens for the eyes. I usually take out the Careens for the eyes because I love the color palette I can create. Some white paint pen, and that's it. Nothing fancy, but it's still lovely, lovely page. So this is in Zodiac themed miniatures by Camelia and Jakova. And I really had a Camelia and Jakova month because I also did a page in 50 jungle miniatures. It was this for my own hashtag. Let me think what the prompts were. Yes, this one was for my own hashtag. I still do the Camelia and Jakova scavenger hunt. Every month I post 4 prompts. So you can pick a prompt on a page of any Camelia and Jakova book that you have. Try to keep it as random as possible so a lot of you can join in. But it has to be a Camelia and Jakova book. Sometimes I get tagged on gorgeous pages. Don't get me wrong, but it's not a Camelia and Jakova page. So I did this one. This one was on my list for a long time to do. And this one actually was a struggle. I could not choose a color palette, so I just started to color. Sometimes my brain just works like that. I started to color and try to keep the color palette to a minimum. So it is a busy page on its own, so it doesn't need a lot of colors or a lot of fuss. But I love how it turned out. A little bit of bleeding over the lines. Or those, let me see if these were Ohuhus or the Deco Times. No, these were the Ohuhus. So, and I have noticed my set of Ohuhus is a little bit getting, they get used a lot, so some of them dry out. But I do have a spare set, so I'm not worried. Cute little page. Decided it does not need a background, and was a bit struggling with the colors of the sloths. And I saw on another YouTube video a reference book for from the Smithsonian, a collection book of all the wildlife and plants and birds. So I bought that one. So I hope I can mix up my coloring of wildlife and flowers, etc. This was actually a fail. I was not happy with the color I used. So again, I used a little trick to go over it with a different color and really saturate the old color, and then it pushes the color out. And it actually worked very well. So this one is in 50 jungle miniatures. This was actually an untouched book that is can get off the list. All right, for people that may not know, I host a stream on Sunday evening at 7:30 my own local time. And usually pick a page to color and we chat and we have fun. So if you are able to join, please do, because it is a lot of fun and a lot of great ideas are thought about and contemplated on the stream. So this is also the stream where the Dragon Spell coloring group was born. I did a page in Mermaids Special by Coloring Heaven. And there she is. The base is Ohuhu markers again. Again, limited color palette. I did the shading. Ooh, let me look that up. Where did she go? Where did she go, my lovely? I think it was Artex. No, it was not Artex. I'm lying. It's Chromaflows. Yeah, it's Chromaflows. And again, did the little nail art trick because I really liked how her tail turned out, but this is a really big surface with nothing on it. So I whipped out the nail art stamps again and turned it into a lovely little pattern. So as you can see, it adds a little bit of, fun to a big open surface. I love it. I love the little curvy, curvy lady. It's me. I was talking about that on the stream. She could be me, but then with a tail. So this one is Mermaid Special, and it is edition number 126, and by Coloring Heaven. Also on the stream, and this took 3 streams to finish actually, is a page in Mythographic Menagerie. And I, again, take my things out. I did the whale page. I adore this page. Really proud of this one. First, I started it with pencil, with Prismacolors, the rainbow. And did it on the first stream. Did not like how it turned out. So off camera, I took my Ohuhu markers and went over that one. And loved the result. So I kept continuing with Ohuhu markers. Excuse me. And let me see what I did for pencils. Prismacolors. Took out the Prismacolors for the shading, and I love how my clouds turned out. And all the fish are gel glitter pens by Chromatech, I think. So it's a really, really colorful, fun page to do. And I love it. So this took about 3 streams to finish. A little bit of paint pens on the top and the background, because there were a lot of bubbles up here. So I wanted to do a starry night sky on top of that one. So yeah, love this page. Really proud of it. This is in Mythographic Menagerie. Was also an untouched book, but the random book picker picked a page for next month. So I chose this one. This is going to be the 4 Seasons Lions. Got an idea for that page, but haven't started coloring yet this month, unfortunately. I do also have a membership on the channel, and if you are a member, you have, how do you say that? If I do a color along in this book, you will get the video sooner than people that are not a member. I'm really trying to find my words, but I'm still a bit tired from the journey. But I did this page, and it's such a gorgeous page. I love him. He is so cute. Every page in this book is cute. Ohuhu's shading with... Well, I did shading. What was it? Pencil or... Let me check. Sometimes. No, I did shading with Ohuhu's as well. So just Ohuhu markers. I did use a Jelly Roll Glaze. Black for the little... yeah, there she goes again. Brain fog. Ladybug or ladybird. I think it depends on where in the world you are. It was fun, simple page. There is a video up on the channel if you would like to color along or know what colors I used. And I haven't picked a page, I think, for this month. Or have I? Yeah, I had an idea for a page. So if you are a member, you will get access to the video about 24 hours sooner than, I think it was this one, but they're all cute. I cannot it's so difficult to pick one page because I love them all. They are all so cute. This book is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, this one too. So I haven't picked one yet. If you want to be a member, I will put the link in the description box below. I will recommend to use the link because there is no become a member button on iOS. So an iPad or an iPhone homepage of the channel, it's just not there. So you have to use the link. So this one is in dragon themed miniatures. Also, if you get, I have 3 tiers in the membership. If you get the highest tier, you will get every benefit of the previous ones, but you also get the color alongs I do in the Lulu Mayo Le Monde Enchanté compilation book. And I did this page on the channel. Yeah, this was really fun to do. I love this page. A lot of supplies went in here. Let me see. I did the background with Neo 2s. And because the background is really busy, really bright, I decided to tone down the color palette for the mermaids. So I did the harp and the flute. All of them are Prismacolors. But I chose to do a color combination that was shared and invented by Karen from My Colorful Country Life. Thank you again for all the hard work you put in those, and I really love them. So I colored these two as a twin, so they are exactly the same. And this is the oddball out. This is a different one. So I really loved working on this one. I tried to do a little bit of fading out of the little swirl they are in. Used a lot of acrylic paint pens, and there are a lot of gel pens in here. So the little stars are gel pens. Acrylic paint pens for the dots around them. Let me see, gel pen for the little starfish and the bikini tops. And I think that was it. So if you are a Crystal Ball Magic Crystal Ball member, you will also be getting the color along videos of the Lulu Mayo book. I do have a poll up for the members to choose this month's page, and I think it is a tie between, let me see, this one and I think this one, but I'm not really sure. So I have to check out what the score is. So this was a page in Le Monde Enchanté, de Lulu Mayo. And finally, the last page was also a page for the membership. And this was for... No, I made a mistake. The Lulu Mayos is the Magic Cauldron level. This one is for the Crystal Ball level. Still got the traveling brain fog. Goblins in the Hollow, a book by Denise Klett. There are 5 books I will do color alongs for on the membership. This month is going to be a page in Universe by Maria Trolle. But last month it was Goblins in the Hollow. And I did this page. Of course, there had to be a mermaid in there. Had a few difficulties with this one because I made a huge mistake. My brain told me these were clouds. Well, I think they're bush in hindsight, but so I wanted to do a little bit because it's a really angry, mysterious looking goblin. So I wanted to give it a mysterious looking background. Well, I went all out with color. But I actually do like it. I like the greens, and then I have no idea what color that is. It's kind of pinky, purpley, brownish, and then the bright background. And what I try to do is to make the background the same palette as in the bubble as outside the bubble, but because she is in the bubble, it had to be lighter. So that worked out very well. Pencils is Prismas. Again, try to tone down the color palette a little bit, because with pages like this, with all the different elements, you can go all out with your colors, but it gets really busy. And as you can see, I try to, again, use the blue-green here, use the blue-green here, blue purples here, blue purples here. So if you try to make the colors reoccurring on a different position of the page, it gets more cohesive and it gives the page a bit more rest, or it's not that busy, because this is a very, very busy page. What else did I use besides my Prismacolors? Background is Neo 2s. I got the Neo 2. I used them in the previous page, and I thought, well, I can do that again. So these are Neo 2s, Neo 2s, Neo 2s. There are some stickles here on the little fairy's wings, and I also did all the small elements with gel pens, and it came together really nice. I love it. It's it's a cute page. It was a lot of work. But it is on the channel if you are a member, and it is in 2 parts, because the first part is, I think, 2 hours, and I sped it up already. And the second part, I think, is also 2.5, 3 hours, with speeding up some of the elements of the video. So those were my completed pages, 25 in the month of May. So this was a good month. I hope I'm going to finish the same amount of pages in the month of June, but I already know I have not that much of time in the month of June because of busy weekends, but I am going to try. For now, again, if you want to be a member, use the link in the description box. Thank you for the people who did a body color with me, or hosting a hashtag, or everybody in the beautiful groups on Instagram. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.